Hey everyone, welcome to the next part of our in-depth review of the... I kind of feel like we should be in front of maybe one of the videos I'm going to put something behind us, like African mammals walking behind us or something. We should make that a part of the, like, it's like a perfect green screen.
Yeah, but my shirt is green, so...
You might be dead in this one, you'll just be like a floating head. The thing is, if I can set it right, because there's a bit of a discrepancy between your background and your shirt, so I might be able to set it. I'll see how I'll try. So if one of the videos were like something behind us, the Niagara Falls on a barrel or something, it'd be kind of fun. We could have a lot of fun. And in this video, birds.
Yeah,
that's cool.
In your window.
Yeah, it is so.
Black
That's
Panther.
right.
All right.
Chat noir.
So going back to business. Going back to business here, Jay.
As Jay said before I interrupted him, and he interrupted me. So today we're becoming the fast tech choices. We're having a great time. We're having a great time. We're low on energy. We've been gaming for a while. And so today
this is now what 4 p.m.
and we started at 7 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, I've been up since 5.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's getting long, and we only have 2 more parts of it.
Yeah.
So it's not that bad. So this one will become the fast attack choices. Yep. Now,
all the old dedicated transports got put into that.
Consistent with the
consistent with every other codex that came out.
Yeah. So we're going to skim over those briefly, but there's really most things there isn't much of a change other than slight points drops.
4 options.
And then for options as well. So we'll start with, like, for assault marines, for example.
Yeah. Assault marines.
Got cheaper.
It's funny what they did because they were 85 points. Now they're 70, same as a tactical squad, but they lost their jump pack. If you want to get the jump pack back, you have to pay 3 points per model. Yep. So it goes back to 85 points. Yeah. So it's the same. It's just that you now have to pay for the jump packs.
Yeah, it only works. It's a bonus in case you ever didn't want to use them. Because then in that case,
but before you could like choose to replace all the jump packs with the drop button. Yeah, which worked.
But of course, this one you get it for free anyway.
Yeah,
with the formation, if you run 2 demi companies, you get a free drop pod. Yeah, but it's all good. Yeah, and besides that, they're same stat line. They're Space Marine with a jump pack, and that's it. If you give them the jump pack, otherwise they're just normal Space Marine.
They can take either flamer or plasma pistol. You can... One in 5 can replace its bolt pistol and chainsword for an Eviscerator, which is just a better chainsword. Yep. Can upgrade to Veteran Sergeant for 10 points. So the usual. Yep. Can replace bolt pistol for grav or plasma.
Yeah, nothing much changed.
For the Sergeant.
Set rid of this one back.
So yeah, they got cheaper, but just because they don't have the jump packs base. Yeah. So it's the same points cost.
Exactly.
With the jump packs.
And then next we have the Scout Bike Squad, which once again same points cost,
same stats,
and we've already got one with their formation. We thought it would be kind of wacky if you ran an all Scout army just to. We forgot to cover what the upgrade did. Yeah. It basically you can sabotage pieces of terrain.
So for each Scout Bike Squad with cluster mines, which you have to take if you take the formation, you nominate a piece of terrain, and this piece of terrain is dangerous terrain.
And you can basically choose all your opponent's terrain and make it dangerous.
Yeah. So if you take, say, the White Scars chapter tactics, you get Skilled Rider, so you ignore terrain. So you can just make every piece of terrain on the board dangerous and just go through it like nothing ever happened.
Yep. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff, especially with, it'd be kind of fun. This is kind of the remnants of the White Scars biker list, maybe. And they're cool. They're just Scout bikers, so of course they have extra toughness. So their weapon skill is skill 4, strength 4, toughness 5, initiative 4, 1 wound. They can jink, and if they're White Scars, they get a better jink. So up next we have the Bike Squad. Now for 63 points, now as we said in the previous ones, you can take these guys as troops, but if you want to take the standard detachment, you can't really fill your list with these guys.
No, because you have mandatory squads of tactical marines you have to take. You can only take 1 bike squad per formation, and you can have only 2 of those formations per detachment. Granted, you can take multiple detachments and multiple formations in those, but it's only 1 squad among 5 others.
Yeah.
And so you can still do white scars if you go normal combined arms with bikes with a guy on the bike.
Yeah.
But you don't have the bonuses from the detachment.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So
yeah. So
same points cost.
Yeah.
Same options cost, as far as I know. Can still take an attack bike, although attack bikes got 5 points cheaper, so it can now take an attack bike for 40 points instead of 45.
Yep.
Other than that, that's pretty much the same. So attack bikes, like I just said, 40 points instead of 45.
Yeah.
Can take up to 2 more, and can replace heavy bolters for multi-melta for 10 points, which is the same.
Yeah.
So no change here.
No.
Normal marine stats except for toughness 5 and 2 wounds.
Exactly.
And 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Because there are 2 guys.
2 guys on deck.
Next, Landspeeder Storm.
Landspeeder Storm. So 40 points. Got cheaper.
Used to be 45.
Yep.
The options, the Assault Cannon got 5 points cheaper.
Enemies that scatter within deep striking within 12 inches of model with a special rule, double the number of the dice. Wow.
Oh, that's nice.
So the jamming beacon on this thing. That's pretty cool.
So
They scatter technically 2d6 times 2, which could put them off the table all the time.
good.
Yeah.
But in which formation can you take him?
A Landspeeder?
Yeah. Landspeeder Storms.
Yeah.
Landspeeder I know of, but let's see. I don't see any. Although I guess that scouts have it as listed as a dedicated transport. Yeah. So they can take one as a dedicated transport, but you can't bring one just for fun.
Yeah.
Which you couldn't before anyway.
No. So that's good. At least we know that now. Yeah.
So 5 points cheaper.
Yeah.
Cool jamming beacon rule. So yeah, it can probably get everyone deep striking again around it to fall off the table or just go away really, really far.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. A lot of the time we'll miss out.
Yeah.
And then with the Landspeeders,
5 points cheaper.
5 points cheaper as well. So they're ballistic skill 4. Also, both Landspeeders are ballistic skill 4, 10 around armor, 2 hull points. And so they're 45 points each. You can do 2 additional ones for 45 points each. And they have heavy bolters, they can deep strike, and they have anti-grav, upwash. While this unit includes 3, this is by the way cool. Starting in several of these vehicle squadrons, you get a bonus that there's 3.
Yep.
So in this one, while the unit includes 3 land speeders, it can move an additional 6 inches when moving flat out, which is pretty fast.
Yep.
So that's good. Cool bonus. And its upgrades are pretty much the same cost, I think.
80 flamers stayed the same. Multi-melta stayed the same for replacement of the heavy bolter, but
Assault Cannon 5 points cheaper.
Assault Cannon got 10 points cheaper.
10 points cheaper, yeah.
Multi-melta got 5 points cheaper.
Yeah.
And heavy bolter and heavy flamer got 5 points cheaper.
Cool.
The only one that didn't change was the Typhoon missile engines. But yeah,
and up
still a great model if you want to just annoy your opponent with fast gamers.
Now, up next, we're going to only go over these very quickly.
Oh yeah.
Rhino, Razorback, and Drop Pod. Nothing changed. Rhinos are still 35 points, 11, 11, 10. They can take 10-person transport capacity. Awesome. Razorbacks, 55 points.
Yeah.
11, 11, 10.
Same.
Upgrades stay the same, 6 carrying capacity. And then a Drop Pod, 35 points, 12 around, ballistic skill 4. They're mobile, drop pod assault, so everything is the same. Half the drop pods have to come in on turn 1, the rest can go in reserve and roll in automatic, roll in turns. And the
inertial guidance system stay the same.
Yeah.
Can transport 10 models, any dreadnought, or 8 on fire cannon and the gunner.
Exactly.
Deadpool missile launcher stayed the same. Locator beacon stayed the same cost too.
Yeah.
So all the transports stayed the same.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
The last one.
The cool thing about the transports though is that if you take 2 Demi companies, you get all the transports for free of the models in the Demi company. That's pretty sweet.
That's pretty.
And yeah, sorry. Finally, Storm Talon.
Storm Talon, same points cost, but a few things changed. They still have twin-linked assault cannons.
Yep.
They still have twin-linked AV bolters. They still have ceramite plating.
Yep.
They lost escort craft.
Yeah.
They kept strafing run, but instead of escort craft, they gained the vectored afterburners rule. So when zooming, a Storm Talon gunship can move an additional 6 inches if it moves flat out.
Yes.
When hovering, a Storm Talon gunship receives +1 to its jink cover save.
Others say they're unaffected.
Yeah, so it's got 3+ jinks.
Yeah, 3 plus jink.
If it's hovering.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
That's pretty good.
Skyarmor missile launchers got down 10 points. Twin-link class cannons got down 15 points. So did the Typhoon missile launchers.
Yeah.
So all the options got cheaper. The ship itself did not. So it probably will encourage people to change the weapons if they want something more than an assault cannon, because it's not 35 points anymore for a Typhoon missile launcher. It's just 20.
Yeah.
On a budget.
Exactly.
So that's it for fast attacks.
Yep. We might as well go over any. I think there's a couple formations that pertain solely to fast attacks or mostly fast attacks. The first one is the Storm Wing.
Yeah.
So Storm Wing is a Storm Raven and 2 Storm Talons. Special rules: data-less. As long as at least 1 Storm Raven from this formation has not been completely destroyed, the formation Storm Raven gunship has a strafing run special rule. So shooting at ground +1 ballistic skill.
On 2 ups.
And escort craft, they got escort craft again, but escort craft when making reserve rolls, make a single roll for the entire formation. On a successful reserve roll, all units can.
So the escort craft that was originally on the Storm Talon gunship got moved to this formation.
Yeah.
It does a lot less than it did, but it's still nice to have only 1 roll for 3 models.
Yeah.
And 3 flyers, by the way.
Yeah.
And
that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. So that's the fast attack in a nutshell. So things got slightly cheaper. Most things stayed the same or got cheaper, so that's all good. Yep. Bikes can still be taken, as we've said in all the things. They can still be taken as troops. The only thing though is they can't be taken as troops really in this detachment. They have to take the standard force organization, which I guess some people will be happy with. You just lose the benefits of taking this detachment.
But you'll still get objective secured bikes.
That's true. So they're still going to be just as powerful. So in the end, White Scars really didn't get nerfed at all, other than they can't take the detachment.
Yeah. Well, rules are still good.
Yeah.
Even without.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, you can get them as a normal combined arms, but you can still get any of the formations with them. Yeah. Just not the detachment.
Exactly. Be very interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
So yeah, what do you think? As we said all along, bikes can be taken as troops, and yeah, I'm surprised that actually stayed in because they kept that the ability to move around the force order in that case. We should have mentioned that. Oh, it's all good. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this part. Leave a comment in the comment section down below what you thought about the Codex review so far, and do you agree? Do you disagree with anything we said? And yeah, stay tuned for the next part where we'll be going with heavy support, Lord of War, and our final thoughts. And until next time, this is Jay and
Patrick
saying.